It is a privilege to be asked to say a few words to bring our evening to a close. Not that words themselves can add much more to what we've seen and heard about these wonderful charities and the people who drive them forward. And interesting just to focus on some of the words that have been used this evening when describing Rainmaker. A dating agency. I haven't heard that one before, but it's quite intriguing. Family, a community, a bespoke charity search engine. And it is true that Rainmaker is all of those things. And all I can say is that there's no other organisation that we are aware of that is doing things in that way. And this is at a time when much of our established ways of doing things needs transformation and renewal. Why are we doing it this way when we should be doing it that way? And it is a question that many of us are asking right across the spectrum of life, whether it's in the banking industry, politics, business. Philanthropy is no different. And what makes the difference in what we've heard this evening is the authentic voices of those people who are actually involved in the work. And I would just like to ask you all to do one round of applause for these amazing people who have shared with us this evening their fantastic work and their own experiences. I would then like to go on to take the opportunity to thank our own team and the whole of the Rainmaker organisation, who, in many different ways, have made this evening possible. So firstly, Mike, our founder, whose inspiration and drive to make the world a more generous place are the whole cause of us all being here. And to Holly, who co-founded Rainmaker with Mike, and who has led the team over the last 2.5 years, and who is just about to leave us temporarily to have her baby. A special thank you to Holly. And then a particular appreciation to Tash, who has led the organisation of this evening. She's standing over there, and Tash, well done for pulling all of this together. And then to all the team, Kate, Manny, Emma, Abby, Lynn, who all together are the whole of the full-time executive force of Rainmaker. And our trustees and our development board, the founder funders and Rainmakers themselves, everybody makes a contribution. The main burden of managing the day-to-day falls on the team, so a particular thank you to them, and also this evening to all of our table hosts who have so generously funded this evening. So this evening is about sharing and celebration. Our patron Desmond Tutu captured the essence of what Rainmaker is all about in London on the 31st of January this year, when he described to us the human condition. We learn how to be human from other human beings, that whether we like it or not, we are made for togetherness, for complementarity. And while we have paused for a moment this evening to be together, we are not hesitating or stopping. By the end of the first quarter of 2015, we will have finished our own Rainmaker map of global charitable sectors. Interesting, isn't it, that there's no universal definition or received wisdom of how these should be defined. So we will do it ourselves, and indeed the definition will be shared for views with our Rainmakers, and will be, within its framework, as fluid and dynamic as the human effort needed to support them. To match this, Rainmakers will also, by March next year, be able to communicate with each other in a private digital platform open to the membership, where areas of mutual enthusiasm, geographies, sectors, areas of interest can be shared and matched, and the powerhouse effect of matching causes with supporters can itself become more fluid and dynamic. These initiatives will be supported by a regular calendar of events, which will give Rainmakers a choice structured according to their interests. So next year we push on, and we also expect the Rainmaker family to become an international one. So finally, I would like to touch on two core themes which are the pillars framing the Rainmaker brand. The first is, and Neil touched on this very well, Rainmaker is not about money, it is about value. Have we been effective? We have the currencies of time, advice, advocacy, leadership, innovation, all to offer alongside financial resources, each according to his or her own. And secondly, the Rainmaker family does not compare the contribution of one person with anyone else. It works on the basis we are doing what we can, and that individual circumstances vary and influence. The twist is, can we all do more? And the collective answer to that is always yes. It has been a pleasure for Rainmaker to host you all this evening, and I was given some words last week from Hillel in the sayings of the fathers, and many of you, I'm sure, will know it. If I am not for myself, who will be? But if I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? So thank you all very much for being here this evening, and we will meet again soon.